cabinet secretary are only team members playing different roles to ensure that our country is safe. I am so happy. I don't know even how I can express this. I'm extremely happy when I see what's happening in my county, in Kerio Valley. I am overwhelmed. I mean, I never thought I would live to see very, very hardcore criminals walk to a police station and hand over their guns. You know, I mean, I used to dream that I hope one day it will happen, but I never thought it would be this fast, and I never thought it would happen in the manner in which that has happened. I am pleasantly surprised. And therefore, it means that it can be done with a little effort, with a little teamwork. The things I've seen in Kerio Valley is absolutely miraculous, but it's a fruit of teamwork rather than, you know, teamwork. I mean, citizens now are walking around telling anybody, "Hey, wewe, kwa nini hujapeleka hii bunduki yako?" Because they have now confidence that the government can deliver. And therefore, and for the period of time that I serve under His Excellency the President, it's my duty to help him achieve his vision in the security sector. Thank you very much.
It's really difficult to ask a question when you've all actually outlined your vision for the period of time that you're going to be in this docket. But I'm told in the audience there is just one burning question from Rolex Omondi. How burning is it? And can you just shoot it really fast so that we end this with the Waziri's closing remarks? Rolex, let's have the question, please. I will.
How many fishermen are being held in our neighboring countries, more so in Uganda, especially due to illegal fishing? And then my second question is that early this year, the Nakach sub-county officer, I think a sub-county commander, issued a list of about some real and perceived cattle theft rustlers. How many were presented in court, arraigned in court? How many were released in that? And then the last one, you have had challenges of illegal guns in the country, and I would like to commend you for having seen to it that around 120 were recovered in KU. Now, what are some of the challenges that you're facing in dealing with the illegal possession of firearms in the country?
And Waziri, as you respond to those questions, probably you can also summarize with your closing remarks so that by the time you're done, we just end it.
I think on the specifics of how many fishermen being held, how many people have been arrested, I don't have the numbers. And it would be impossible as a cabinet secretary to have every number of people arrested without first consulting. So the best thing would be that maybe through our social media page is to respond to your specific question on the numbers of the people arrested, released, charged, and convicted, and so forth. I know there's some also Ugandan officers who were arrested in Kenyan side around Busia, and they were handed over back to Uganda for charging. Some of the arrests that are happening in the lake, I know that it is illegal. It is some kind of kangaroo court where fishermen are arrested and then they asked for bribes. It's not actually official fines. And that's why we are saying we must have proper official presence in the lake and also liaison officer to solve those issues that are happening in the lake. The rest of the people who are being arrested about cattle theft in Kenya are so many. If I was to carry in my head, it would be very difficult. But specifically around Nyakach and Sondu, perhaps it may be necessary to consult before answering. On the issue of recovery of illegal firearms, the biggest challenge has always been a cooperation between among the officers and the community. What we have seen so far happening in Kerio Valley is amazing cooperation between the public and the police, but it didn't just happen. It was after the police had persistent operations to try and get the ringleaders of these gangs. And this is just but the beginning. It will continue and continue. Our determination is that in 3 years, we should have cleared a big chunk of the region from these bandits. The reason why in the past there was no cooperation is because operations used to happen for 1 week and the police ran away. 2 weeks. But this has been sustained operation. Sustained. And we intend to sustain it for the next 3 years. We have even better strategy to invest in more equipment and resources so that people can live in peace. I'm very happy to see people are back to their farms, people are back to school, back to many other places. And I really, really, really want to see the success of the dream of the president. When he said, mambo ni matatu, though it looked like it was a joke then. You remember the mambo ni matatu started with, it was actually bandits and sugar. And sugar is progressing well. So, and bandits also are now surrendering their guns. So you can see the president is keeping his promise to the people of Kenya. And it is our duty as in the various departments to help him make sure that this is actualized. Of course, going forward, there are challenges like terrain, road success, network, which we are working on. And the National Security Council a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, agreed to push for certain budgets, a directed treasury to put aside certain resources for access, roads, and so forth for security operation. As it can be done, and I'm confident now. The example we are seeing now tells us it has just always been the commitment on the government side and the confidence of the public to report these cases of criminals. I don't have any further closing remarks rather than just to thank all of you for your robust questions. It's been a fantastic time in Nyanza region, and tomorrow we are closing in Nyamira. We look forward to interacting with the leaders in Nyamira and the members of the public. I look forward to coming back here as we inspect the things that I have promised that will be done, and coming back here to engage the citizens on various issues and to look at the progress. And I hope by the time I come here, we will have made very good progress in dealing with gangs, and that our youth will have been moved to do alternative jobs. I want to thank the people we work in the ministry with, they didn't have to be here with me, but they're here. There's DIG Masengeli, our PAS Opora, our regional commissioner, our regional police commander, and regional security team, all of them, they're here. Our commission of NCIC, led by the chairman, the vice chair, and Mheshimiwa Kundi, who comes from this county also. And then we have various, we have the CEO of Nakada, a very fine gentleman, just like sitting back and listening, but he's doing a good job in a multi-agency level. So we thank you, everybody, for being here, sacrificing your time to be with us, and for the media for giving us an opportunity to engage, especially the local media that broadcasts locally here. And of course, those of you are also representing media houses that are operating nationally. Asanteni sana, erokamano.